Oi, tudo bom? Pra quem não conhece, eu sou a Esther, sou dona do Argo Turbo e hoje a gente tá no Golf Speed Festival. Vamos ter uma apresentação do Albon da Fórmula 1. Vai ter também uma passeata com os carros caracterizados pela Golf. E pra quem não conhece a Golf é uma marca de mais de 100 anos de lubrificante, ou seja, óleo. E esse festival é de comemoração de 1 ano de operação aqui no Brasil.
How did you came to Formula
1? Long story, but generally speaking, my dad, he got me into racing. I started when I was 7 years old. He bought me my first go-kart, and my dad was, I think he would tell you he was a good racing driver, but it was definitely more of a passion thing for him. He always was saving money trying to race, and when I came into his life, let's say, he wanted to share the passion with me, and he was my engineer, my mechanic, my driving coach, so we started like that.
But what was your biggest challenge? You came from Formula 2, you had a good season in Formula 2. What was your biggest challenge throughout your career?
I would say my career was never that simple. You know, I think people like George, Lando, Max, they were winning everything as they were going through their careers. For me, it was a little bit more trying to find money, trying to survive, race for the next year. So there was two moments that I strongly remember where I thought I was not racing anymore, and just through honestly a lot of luck and the people around me that helped me. I relied heavily on them and just about managed to get into Formula 2. I remember focusing on performance, and the pressure is just, I don't know, it feels quite normal, and I think we've grown up in it. You know, 7, 8 years old, racing, you already feel the pressure when you're a kid.
What are your long-term goals in Formula 1? You have a lot of to do.
Yeah, I say the nice answer, the answer that I want the most would be I want to be able to bring Williams to the top. I want to be able to say that I've had my first podium with Williams. And
now you're here in Brazil to show the bolder than bold light livery. Here in São Paulo, you use this livery of the Williams car in the next few races. And how do you feel to show that livery here, the story behind that?
It's very special. I don't know if you guys have seen the car yet, but it's one of the best looking Williams. Sport's always been very close by, and as a kid I've always seen the Ford GT4C or you know the Porsche Le Mans or whatever it may be. My dad kind of introduced me to that, and so to be able to drive it is very
There's
special.
a heritage.
There's a heritage, exactly, and great to see the brands in Formula 1, and very lucky to be a part of that.
Now Alex, you're here in Brazil. We have 3 world champions, 6 winners, a lot of history, and much passionate fans in the world, I think. We see Interlagos every year. How do you feel to go back to Brazil and be here in a few weeks?
Yeah, I was thinking if we're here in a few weeks, we could have done this close to the weekend.
You have to race
Yeah, exactly. No, it feels great. It's something very special here, especially when you just arrive to the track. If you guys have the last 20, 30 meters as you arrive, all the buildings have Ayrton on the sides, and it creates such a great atmosphere. You know, the circuit hasn't changed that much, and you still have the original grandstand coming around the last corner. Makes it feel like it's not that it's gone back in time, but you still feel the
passion.
The passion and just the history of the sport in
A lot of racing everywhere, you said.
It's crazy. I went through a tunnel yesterday, the Ayrton Senna tunnel. I went through outside of my hotel immediately. Ayrton Senna, graffiti everywhere. I was like, wow, you know, it's very cool. Obviously, I know Lewis is very close to Brazil. Seeing just his connection, I don't see a driver who's not from that country have such a strong, passion and just relationship with the country. It's very impressive.
Of course, Interlagos event is very challenging. It's very unique circuits in the calendar. Is it the the most demanding circuits.
It's very difficult. Also the weather here. Like, I know a lot of drivers when they come here, especially the rookies. On the neck, it's tough.
It's tough, but outside the track, you have time to relax and have fun. What did you like more to do?
Yeah, we have a lot of Brazilian mechanics in our team,
Yeah,
so
sure.
they kind of get us, show us the good places to eat. It's busy, obviously, especially during race week, so we kind of go a little bit undercover. But otherwise, the meat here, I feel like Brazilians love red meat. That's like a big thing, and we always arrive on Friday overweight all the time. We eat so much. The meat sweats. You know, I don't know what you call it in Brazil, but yeah, the engineers always in the beginning of the weekend are like, why are you so heavy?
Pra quem não sabe, esse carro que tá aqui hoje, que o Albon tá dirigindo, é uma edição especial que a GUF fez em parceria com a Williams, que em 2023 eles correram na Fórmula 1. Em algumas corridas não foram todas e hoje tá aqui no Brasil pra fazer uma edição muito especial pra gente. A gente vai colocar um takezinho pra vocês. Gente, isso foi o vídeo. Eu espero que vocês tenham gostado do festival, assim como eu. Foi muito legal. Muito obrigado, GUF, pelo convite. Agora, no final, a gente teve uma apresentação dos carros caracterizados pela GUF. Teve McLaren, teve Ford GT, teve Porsche, teve a vanzinha, o trailer da GUF. E agora, no final, vai ter um show do Israel Rodolfo e do Dub Boys. Eu vou estar curtindo um pouquinho e vou mostrar um pouquinho aqui pra vocês. Espero que vocês curtem comigo. Obrigada!